Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to Ultima VII Part 2, Serpentile. Alright, this should be the scroll here. The scroll talks!
Greetings, stranger from another land. I am speaking to thee by means of this magic scroll. There is no need to be afraid.
Afraid? Why, the Avatar is not afraid of magic.
But all barbarians fear sorcery.
Be quiet, Shimino, that which can hear thee through that scroll.
Who said that death draws near for those who taunt Rodolencia the Red Witch?
So you even admit that you're a witch, huh? Tell me about magic.
I am the most powerful wizard in this city, and I could teach thee many things, if thou wert not a mere mundane.
But the Avatar is not a mundane.
What is this that they say?
I don't speak overly much, Iolo.
Thou art not a mage, or I would have detected thy powers by now. Or perhaps thou dost shield thine abilities from my senses? Most interesting.
Tell me about the council.
So my servant told thee that I sit on the council of mages? Perhaps I shall dismantle him to adjust a loose tongue. Indeed, I am one of the three who rule the city, along with Gustachio the Decrepit, and that weak-willed profligate Filbercio.
I really am not afraid of magic.
Thou dost surprise me. Most mundanes are frightened by the very idea of sorcery.
I really am not a mundane, but tell me what you think of them anyway.
Indeed, thou art from a distant land, if thou dost not know such a common term. The world is divided into two sorts of men, those who can handle magics, and mere ordinary folk. Common folk such as thee and thy companions are known as the mundane.
Actually, all of my companions could at one point use magic. Okay, goodbye.
Not so fast. Thou shouldst know that I met with thine ally, the fat and loathsome sage called Batlin.
That wounds me, the fact that you even call him an ally.
He traveled with a daemon named Palos. Where did Batlin obtain such power? If I had this power, I could rule Serpent Isle.
He's not a daemon.
Reveal to me the secret of controlling daemon folk, and I shall reward thee with power beyond thy comprehension.
I've got a daemon sword in the somewhere in this land. I don't know where the hell it went. But I'd be more than happy to bring it to you and show it to you very closely.
Nope. I shall contact thee again, when perhaps thou shalt be more receptive to mine offers. Adieu.
Well, perhaps we should go talk to someone about this. Flindo, you around?
Yes.
I love that. Returned again? I understand now why Hawk did not wish to sail the open seas. I do not know how thou wilt leave this island, unless the tales are true. I hope that thou dost like our fine city of Moonshade. If thou wouldst... Oops. Tipped something over. If thou wouldst like to know about any place within the city, come to me. Tell me about the tales. As thou mayest imagine, Moonshade hath its share of tall tales and stories. In fact, many of them are started by the mages in question, to enhance their reputations. But if thou dost listen to the tales, there are ancient passages that connect to the other islands. Or for that matter, some say that the mad mage can teleport anywhere he likes. Tell me about the island itself. Moonshade, the city of mages, a place where anything thou mayest desire can be thine. If thou dost have enough guilders, and thou canst find a mage with enough skill.
Any place?
There are many places that thou wilt want to visit while thou art here.
I've visited many of them, actually.
Thou mayest find lodgings at the Blue Boar, thou shouldst see the winery, and there's the Artist's Bazaar. Connections, you say? Although I am not a mage, I am an influential man in Moonshade because my shop provides the staples of life to that secluded island. No. I thought maybe we were doing something that he did back on the mainland because he said on that secluded island rather than this secluded island, but whatever. In fact, this is he even knows the Mage Lord's mistress. In fact, this is what I shall do for thee. Since thou didst make it possible for Hawk to sail us here, I shall repay thee. I shall arrange for thee to meet with the Mage Lord himself. This is quite an honor, Elmandretta. This will take time, but I can arrange this. and thou mayest find that some of the mages are very reclusive and will not speak to thee without proper introduction.
Yeah, I think we've noticed that. Tell me about the passages.
I know nothing other than the fact that they are said to exist, and that they are supposedly fraught with peril. Perhaps if thou dost ask Fedibiblio, he could confirm it, or even tell thee where they are.
Tell me about the Mad Mage.
His name is actually Erstam, but everyone here refers to him as a Mad Mage. 'Tis a very complex situation, milady. Erstam trained all of the adepts in Moonshade, and as their master, he is a threat to them because he is still more powerful than they are. As I said before, mages are nothing if not prideful, so it is now forbidden for any to visit Erstam, which, from what I am told, is fine with him. If thou wishest to try to contact the Mad Mage, thou canst try speaking with Pothos. I believe that they still maintain a contact of sorts.
Guilders?
Guilders are the coins of Moonshade, milady. None of the artists or shopkeepers will deal with thee if thou dost not have guilders. Thou canst exchange thine other coins with Busia at my shop.
Tell me about the Blue Boar.
The Blue Boar is a tavern here. It provides food and lodging at a reasonable rate for Moonshade. Thou wilt sometimes find some of the less reclusive mages there. Be careful not to offend any of them, for they may call thee out to a magical duel.
Tell me about the winery.
The Rangers have a magic wine press. It works without need of human assistance. I am sure that thou wilt find it interesting.
Tell me about the bazaar.
'Tis where many of the artisans can be found. My shop, the Capesi Canton, is located near the Blue Boar Inn. Be sure to stop and say hello to Busia, who runs the shop for me.
Tell me about Busia.
Sometimes I cannot understand why I keep her. Each time I enter the shop, there she is, babbling with someone. Makes me wonder if she doth do any work at all. And sometimes I wonder at her sanity, too. She hath developed some far-fetched notions, certes. Why, she would have it that poor young Pothos is connected in some way to the Mad Mage. Canst thou imagine?
Tell me about Pothos, then.
Pothos is the apothecary. He hath some small magical ability, but not enough to enter the ranks of the adepts. So he makes his living selling them reagents and potions.
Tell me about Fedibiblio.
Fedibiblio is the Magister of Moonshade. It is his duty to test the children throughout the land and bring them to Moonshade for training. Thou mayest find him at the seminarium. It makes my very skin crawl, milady, to think of the damage an untutored mage could do.
Tell me about the seminarium.
That is where all the novice mages are taught. Look for the youngsters in the street, and thou wilt find it.
And the Mage Lord's mistress?
Oh, yes, Fulbercio is quite a ladies' man. And what woman would not jump at the opportunity to win the Mage Lord's favor? For now, Frigidazi holds the Mage Lord's eye. And from what I have seen, Fulbercio seems to have found a way to thaw the charms of that cold mage. Though I have heard that Frigidazi is not always so cool. And I have been told that Fulbercio hath not been faithful, shall we say.
Frigidazi?
Frigidazi specializes in cold-related spells. She is a great beauty, but she is rather cold to everyone. Perhaps I should not say this, but I think Frigidazi is using Fulbercio to gain status within the ranks of the adepts.
And Herd?
I have heard that Frigidazi can be quite warm to those who catch her fancy. And I am told that she can be very persistent about getting what she wants. Although I think it would be foolish to catch her eye as long as Fulbercio doth have an interest in her, if thou knowest what I mean.
And Faithful?
Fulbercio hath been trying to coerce Columna into a dalliance for some time, but she will have nothing to do with him. As Fulbercio doth not take being rebuffed lightly, he hired Stefano to steal something of Columna's from Tarisio, to use as blackmail. So the Mage Lord may prevail in this intended infidelity, if Frigidazi doth not discover him. Of course, this is not the Mage Lord's only indiscretion, as I have the story from Julia, who found out from Fulbercio during a night of stolen passion.
Tell him about Columna.
There is not much to say about Columna. She is one of Moonshade's most reclusive mages. I think that is what makes her so attractive to Fulbercio. She seems unattainable. Why she insists on dallying with that scum Tarisio, I will never know. She would do better with the Mage Lord. Anyway, thou dost look at it.
Tell me about Stefano.
Stefano is a thief of some skill, with a bit of magical ability. He tends to live from one disaster to another, though he would like to see himself as a great lord somewhere, someday. Stefano would do better practicing his magic, but he would rather be a skilled thief than a novice mage.
And Tarisio?
I hate even to utter his name. It leaves a bitter taste in the mouth. Tarisio specializes in creating the magical automatons that most mages prefer as their servants. I will grant that he is skilled enough, but he doth have the ethics of a snake. 'Tis a good thing Petra escaped from his sickening clutches, and has Rocco to protect her. Tell me about Rocco. Rocco is the innkeeper at the Blue Boar. Although Rocco can be quite gruff, he is devoted to Petra. If thou askest me, I would say 'tis a perfect match, Rocco and Petra. He can complain as much as he wants, and she still takes care of him. Tell me about Petra. Petra is the automaton at the Blue Boar. Tarisio created her. I've only heard a bit of the tale, so thou shouldst go speak to Petra directly to hear the right of it. In short, Tarisio had vile intent for Petra, but she escaped, and Rocco took her in and watches over her. Tell me about Julia. Julia is a ranger at the winery. She is a rather handsome woman, very no-nonsense sort. All right, goodbye. And let's talk to her again. Information. All right. We'll have to meet her at after 10, which it is 5 p.m. now. Okay. Definitely not going to buy anything. Wonder if we have any information, anything new that we can talk to Julie about. We meet again. Strange wine. Nope, nothing new. Okay. You guys say anything? Nope, nothing new. Okay. Is there anyone new up here? Nope. Alright, so we might have to wait until 10 p.m. to talk to Busia some more. Maybe Pothos is in his shop. Does not look like it. Well, the automaton is off the screen. Go ahead and grab these things. Actually, I think I might have Hack Mover on still. Well, let's go ahead and grab this as long as we're here. I do. Okay, yeah. So they wouldn't have gotten mad about that anyway. Let's see. There's nothing in there. There's nothing else there. All right. Actually, we're injured, aren't we? Yes, we are. Let's fix that. Dupre. Oops. That'll heal up Dupre. Alright, Shimino. And Iolo. There we go. So we need to find a way to the Isle of the Mad Monk. That's right, there's nothing in here. Nothing really of note there. Just looking to see what other goodies we can acquire. I could grab 4 spider silk, but they're kind of looking. There we go. Barkeep? Barkeep? Was there anything in there? There was nothing in there. Alright. So I got the items from there. Let's, there we go. In here, was this scroll.
Nothing in there. What was that? That was heal. Let's grab that. Let's grab the sleeping powder for sure. Some spider silk and agnium. Don't know what agnium is used for. Is this little thing a part of the burner too? It is. Whee! Let's turn it on. Alright, good. While they were attending class, I looted their stuff. Feels good. It's got a nice sea view there at that building there. Let's grab the serpent tooth. No one got angry. No one got angry about that. That works for me. So nothing else there. Let me check to see if there might be any secret passages in this place. No, it doesn't look like it. Okay. Alright, I think we're good there. Is that, that's just a candlestick, okay. Don't really need the food, so I'll leave that alone. So not much we can do here. Is a nice statue. Interesting goblin servant there. What was up here? Other than those rocks. There we go. Got that potion. I believe we've looked through all of these houses. Alright, the rat woman is not there. Maybe we should just rest for a couple hours. Can we pick any of these? Nope. I don't know why we can attempt to pick that if they're just going to break all the time. It's really annoying. Combat doesn't seem to be crushing it. Alright, maybe at some point I'll just dump its items. Alright, so let's see. What time is it now? Oh god, so many things. So many things. 8:27 p.m. Let's go with 2 hours. It'll be after 10 p.m. Alright, guys, come on. Let's see. Alright, so there's Julia. Ah, there's Busia.
I'm so glad to see thee again, milady.
I'd like some information.
'Tis so flattering to be asked so many questions by thee, Almendretta. Of what wouldst thou like to know?
Strange objects. Let's see. Fur cap.
Why, I sold that cap myself from this very shop. Ordered it special from the Furrier and Monitor. She obtained it from the far north, where the trappers hunt bears, snow leopards, and the man-eating guani. With the storms, though, 'tis too dangerous to sail to the north. And we cannot trade by way of land, for the swamp of Gorlab cuts the mainland in half.
About the fur cap.
Yes. I remember. I sold it to the mage lord, who gave it to his favorite at the Feast of Illusions. I'm surprised that unusual fellow I'm surprised that unusual fellow never bought one. What with all the other furs he was collecting?
Unusual fellow?
He was here about 2 months ago, buying all sorts of furs and such. Obviously he was planning a trip to the north. Of course, no one knows where he actually went, since he left in such a hurry.
Blue egg?
Oh, 'tis a rotten egg. Leave here with that.
Aw, hey! Damn it!
Go away from me with that rotten egg. Phew!
God damn it! No, it's not in there. It's not in there. There we go. Information. Strange objects. Apparatus.
'Twill do no good to speak with the mages, for they ignore mundanes like ourselves. But if thou speakest with Master Ducio, perhaps he could help thee. He makes all of the apparatus for the wizards of Moonshade.
Bottle of wine.
Allow me to see that bottle. But of course, this is Moonshade wine, made by the rangers of our town. If thou desirest more, simply inquire at the winery on the east side of town.
Very good idea. Let's go.
Let's see. Bloody hand.
What dost thou have there? Why, 'tis moving!
Urn for cap. Plain shield.
Those colors are the hues worn by the Monitorians. The shield must have come from a pikeman.
Pine cone. Nope. Ow! Get your butt back here. Damn it. I hate these people. First of all, you get your shield out and your lightning whip. And you take back the egg. There we go. Let's see. Alright, you've still got your stuff out. Okay. Alright, well, no one else appears to have popped in here, so... Get down in there. Hornfish? Oh, weird. Nothing there. This just had like, oh yeah, the books. All right, well let's see about talking to some other people, see if they have anything new to say. Out of my way. Pine cone.
Anyone can see tis a pine cone. What is thy question? But where doth it come from? In the northern woods, of course. But thou canst not travel there no more. No ship will sail there, and the swamp of Gorlab will let no man pass.
Okay. Julia. You don't have anything to say. Petra, do you have anything? Nope. Nope. Alright, well, there are still some other wizards around that we have not spoken with, but for now...
bandage. Can't get there. So let's hack move it. I want the bandage. Thank you. That is an empty bag. I think I would like this bag for Shimino. And apples. Not much else. Alright, Well, I kind of want to... We do want to talk to Pothos. Maybe he is home? He does not appear to be home. Alright, so we can't get in there. We can see some pretty nice items, though. Magic axe and magic bolts. There's probably some more items that we can't see. Oh. Dang it. Come here. Lady.
Why dost thou not leave me alone?
Okay, doesn't look like we have much else to say. Alright, we've robbed them plenty. Oh, hey! She, looks very different now that we've stolen that comb. Speaking of which, can we actually use the comb? Comb of Beauty. It's actually a brush. I don't know why it's called a Comb of Beauty, but whatever. Oh. Alright, I think we've looted everything. We might have to just wait until the next day for something to happen. Although I feel like there are people that we have not talked to yet. And not just ones who won't talk to us. Alright, that's Flindo. That's Ducio. That's Busia. Topo. Alright, well, yeah, I think we'll just, call it a night. Go with 8 hours. Would you pull out your, crossbow, ILO? Of course not. There we go. Anyway, I think we'll call this an episode. In the next one, I need to figure out how to trigger the next event. I think I need to go talk to some people. But there's definitely some people that I have not talked... Oh, let's try talking to Pothos first. We'll see if he's back at his shop. I should have gone back there before going to sleep, see if he was in bed. Oh well. Anyway, in the next episode, we'll do that, and then see if we can... talk to Flindo and get this banquet that he talked about going. See you then, everyone.